soul, the consciousness and awareness. And the first is called the Annamaya Kosha, which is the physical sheet. So today we'll be really focusing in on our physical presence in every pose, really trying to dial into that connection of the breath, the body, and everything that we're doing together. So to begin, I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. It could be cross-legged, you could be sitting on your knees, whatever allows you to arrive here. And then from here, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and just gently close the eyes. And from here, we'll bring the hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer hands in front of the heart. And as you bring those hands in front of your heart, create a little gap between the palms so they're not flat against each other, but there's just a slight little gap. And just imagine a little bird as if you're holding a little chicken between your hands. And let the sense of sensitivity arise from this mudra, from that visualization. And from there, just start to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Start to feel yourself come closer to the breath, feeling the coolness of the breath as you breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, feel the warmth of the air against the inside of your mouth, the tongue, and as it passes your lips. Really coming close to that sensation of the breath against the body. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And from there, focus your awareness to where the breath flows in the body. Do you feel it in the chest? Do you feel the ribs expand? Or you may be sending the breath all the way down to the belly. Where can you feel your breath travel to? Where does it touch you? When you found that place that the breath is traveling to and from in the body, just feel on every exhale from the mouth, releasing tension starting from that location, releasing, softening. From there, let that relaxation spread across the whole body, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck, relaxing any tension in the face, the head. Just simply feeling the breath and the body in harmony. Beautiful. From there, come back to your normal breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Just feel the difference that you're feeling from that simple awareness practice. Beautiful. To begin our practice, we'll chant Om for 1. If you don't wish to chant, that is completely fine. You can just listen to the vibration. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose to begin. Beautiful. From a very Gently blink open the eyes, let the hands come down as we come into our first pose, tabletop position, coming into cat and cow. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. From here, spread the fingers wide apart, feel the hands press into the ground. And from there, pressing into the tops of your feet. Just gonna move through some cat and cows. Inhaling, let the navel drop down, broaden through the collarbone, lift the gaze. Breathing out, draw the navel in, dome the back, tuck the chin. Breathing in, let the navel drop down, broaden through the collarbone, look up. And then exhaling, let the navel come in, round the back, tuck the chin. And doing this at your own rhythm now, putting your mark on it, feeling the breath with the movement. It's going to feel different for each and every single one of us as we breathe differently, we move differently. But allow yourself to come closer to how it is that you move and breathe whilst you do these poses. On the next inhale, allow yourself to come into a neutral tabletop, and from here, make some natural movements. What does your body want to do? Do you want to sink back to your hips? Do you want to roll around? What is your body calling for? Give yourself permission to be free. That is why we come to the mat. We want to move freely, we want to breathe freely. So where are you feeling stiffness, tightness? What gravitates and calls to you? Allowing yourself to be as childlike as possible. Exploring, feeling the breath and feeling every movement. Sometimes we think too much before we move, but can you just let your intuition, your inner voice guide you? Beautiful. Wherever you're at now, just allow yourself to come into a neutral tabletop. Bring the hands out in front of you, a couple of inches. We're going to take an inhale here, exhale, tuck the toes, coming into our first downward dog. Now it's our first downward dog, so you're going to feel stiff. So just make yourself as comfortable as possible. So maybe you bend one leg at a time. Maybe you shake the hips out side to side. Maybe you move your head. You may even bring your knees down and lift them up again. Like whatever allows you to start opening up the body. We all carry a different level of tightness in our body. So really accommodate the practice according to your body, dialing into this experience. Wherever you're at, really feel the fingers spread firmly against the mat. So imagine your hands to be your feet, arms are alive. If your heels don't come down, that is fine. We can just bend the knees, just feel the hips lifting up towards the sky. From an inhale, push the hips back. And as we exhale, we're going to walk the hands back to our feet. So we're going to arrive at the back of our mat. Allow the feet to be as close to the edge of the back of your mat. Feet together or maybe even hip width distance apart. Hands come to shin on the inhale. Allow the spine to grow tall here. So imagine your back to be like a table. Letting the spine just lengthen, feeling the tailbone from the hips leading back and the crown of the head leading forward. All the while breathing here. Take a nice long inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Let yourself drape. And from here again, maybe you move side to side. Maybe you shake your head. Maybe you bend one leg at a time. Give yourself permission to be free, to feel yourself. Feeling the breath and the movement. Beautiful. From there, allow the toes to lift up through the four corners of the feet, press down. And then we're going to inhale, slowly ragdoll ourselves up. Just imagine the body to be lifeless. The head is the last to come up. Beautiful. Let the toes come down to the mat. From here, we're going to walk to the top of our mat very mindfully, feeling every bit of the contact. But we're going to do that together. So first, we're going to lift the left foot, Feel the left foot come forward. Feel it pressing against the ground. Feel the back right heel lift up as you come onto your toes, and then allow the right foot to come forward. Feel that contact. We don't want to just walk on the ground. We want to feel our presence. And then lift the back left heel, coming onto your toes, and then let the left foot come forward. So you might have a micro step here, and that is fine. You do the same thing. Left foot firmly down. Right heel lifts up on your toes, coming to the top with our feet. Beautiful. From here, just bring the hands out to the side, palms facing forward, and just stand here in that sense of surrender, opening up through the chest, and just close the eyes here. Just tuning into how it's feeling after those very simple stretches, after the breathing that we've done. From here, to come to that full experience of the practice today, the Annamaya Kosha, the body, we're going to repeat the following affirmation. I am not the body. I am the one experiencing the body. I am not the body. I am the one experiencing the body. I am not the body. I am the one experiencing the body. Beautiful. From here, gently blink open the eyes. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky, grow tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold the breath, step or jump back to plank. Hold here, breathing in and out. Not resisting the pose, pushing the ground away. Cores alive, thighs alive, and breathe in here. Take a nice long inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or knees, belly, chest to the ground. Hands by the sides of the ribs. Elbows tucked in. Inhale, lift into Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Hold here, breathing in and out. You may be down here, and this is fine. As long as you're not straining yourself, elbows are in, shoulders are back. Keeping the elbows tucked in. And from it, feel the tops of your feet pressing into the mat. Feel the toes extending back. If your heart is leading forward, your toes extending back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. From an inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release into your legs. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. When you reach the top, interlace the fingers, palms face up, and then we're going to lift up the heels, coming onto our toes, in what we call palm tree pose. So feel yourself lengthening up through the hands, shoulders stay relaxed, but you're pressing into your toes. And if at any point you need to bring the heels down, please feel free to, and then just lift back up. You're still getting that full body stretch. Take a nice long inhale here, and then exhale, bring the hands down to your heart, allow the heels to come down to the ground. Beautiful. We'll put that together, one breath, one movement now, feeling the whole experience. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold the breath, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release into your legs. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Interlace the palms, fingers. Lift up the heels. And then exhale, hands to heart. Let the heels come down to the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Go tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold the breath, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lift the heart in cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Heels lift up in palm tree. Exhale, hands to heart, heels come down. One last time. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward, letting go. Inhale, halfway lift, draw that oxygen deep. Jump or step back to plank and then exhale, come down. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Commit to that opening. Interlace the fingers, lift up the heels. And then exhale, hands to heart, let the heels come down. Beautiful. From here now, we're going to inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers, except for the index, just like you're shooting up. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, lean over to the right. Inviting that stretch on the left side of the body. Feel into the ribs on the left side. As you breathe in, can you feel the separation in the ribs? And as you breathe out, can you feel that gentle contraction, the coming together? Beautiful. On the next inhale, come back to the center, and then exhale, lean over to the left. Breathing into the right side of the lungs, the right side of the ribs. Feel the stretch. Not just only against the ribs, but can you also feel it in the skin? That opening, that space that you're creating. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to the center, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And from here, we're going to exhale, step the right foot back, right knee down to the ground. And now from here, inhale, lift into low lunge. Arms up. So from here, you can always feel into that left hip dropping down. So you get that nice stretch on the front of that right thigh. And just feel that left foot pressing into the ground. If you want to tuck your back toe, you can always tuck it for added balance, or you can keep it flat. And from there, you can bring the arms up, or if you want, you can place it on your left thigh. Where do you want to be? You don't need to hurt your shoulders. Listen to your body. Maybe you want to keep it down, and that's okay. If your hands are up, feel the shoulders relax, open through the chest here. Just imagine you making these little adjustments to fix yourself like an antenna, to fully experience this life, this body, and feeling the breath. Take another nice long inhale to extend up. Exhale, bring the hands down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. From here, inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left knee down to the ground. Now inhale, low lunge on this side. Hands can be up, hands can be down, wherever you need to be. And just let that right hip drop down. Feel that opening in the front of the left leg. And just breathe here. And whilst we've been in this position many times, can you take something new from this? Can you feel into a new stretch or maybe you feel the breath going into a place that you never thought it did. Beautiful. From here, inhale, extend up. Exhale, hands come down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. We'll put that together. One breath, one movement. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back, right knee down to the ground. Inhale, your version of low lunge. Exhale, hands come down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left knee down to the ground. Inhale, your version of low lunge on this side. Exhale, hands come down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up into Cobra, relax the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, circle the arms up, grow tall. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center, grow tall. Exhale, fold forward into your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, your version of low lunge. Exhale, hands come down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left knee down to the ground. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Feel the heat rising. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Inhale, circle the arms. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Lean over to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then from here, exhale, step the right foot back. Keep the right knee lifted. So we're in runner's lunge here. Breathe. If you need, you can always place a block by either side just to get yourself at that suitable height, because you don't want to be crushing and cramping over your leg. Just feel the back of the heel pushing back long through the crown of the head. And see here if you start to engage the core. Feel the navel slightly come in. Bring your awareness into the left heel. And as you inhale, press into the left heel, lifting up into crescent lunge. Hasta Chandrasana. Hold here. Breathing. Feeling strong in that front foot. and feeling a full expression of this stretch from your back toes and feeling the fingers stretch. We don't stretch our hands enough. You normally hold devices, hold them inwards, but can you open them up, feeling the stretch on the inside of the hand? Beautiful. If this gets too much, you can always drop that right knee down. Always listen to the body. In the Yoga Sutra text, the first principle of a perfect pose, Striha Sukham Asanam, steady and comfortable should be the pose. So allow yourself to be steady and comfortable, whether it's like this or whether you bring your right knee down, wherever allows you to be here. From here, take an inhale and then exhale. We're going to twist, turn into the left. And again, if you need to, bring that right knee down. There's nothing wrong with that. You can always even bring that right hand to your left thigh. Otherwise, if you're lifted, it's fine here as well. All we're doing is twisting the spine and breathing. Give it one last squeeze here. Inhale, come back to the center, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. From there, start to lean into your front foot, lifting off the back toes like we did when we were walking at the beginning. We're going to come to stand on that left leg, right knee is a 90-degree angle. So use the core. Hold that foot in, breathe here. Find your balance, pressing firmly into that left foot, left leg is alive. Feel yourself lengthening through the crown of the head. From there, bring the left hand to the outside of the right thigh and let that right arm open up to the side, coming into a standing twist. Now, this is going to be challenging, but observe the body. Feel the left foot firmly pressing down, left leg is strong, and let your gaze fix on something, what we call the drishti point, so you can balance. And if you fall and you wobble, that is great. Honor that. Give yourself permission to fall. Beautiful. Give it one last squeeze here. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Let the right foot come down, hands to heart. Beautiful. Take a moment here, breathing in and out. Find that composure, that balance. Coming back to your real teacher, the breath. Always listening to the breath. You can ignore me as much as you want, but always listen to your breath. That is the real teacher. Beautiful. Let's go on the other side now. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. From here, we're going to step the left foot back. Keep the left knee lifted, coming into that runner's lunge. So find that straight spine. Crown of the head is long. Core's engaged here. Bring your mind, your awareness to the right heel. And as you inhale, press into the right heel to lift you up into crescent lunge. Breathe again, being steady and comfortable. Make yourself steady and comfortable, because this is your home, this body. So if you need to drop that knee, drop the knee. If you need to drop your arms, drop the arms. Take an inhale here, and then exhale. We're going to twist over to the left. Again, if you need to drop that left knee, please feel free to. Breathing in and out deeply. Give it one last squeeze here. Inhale, come back to the center. And then exhale, hands to heart. Start to lean into the right foot, feeling the weight on the right thigh. Lifting off the back of the left toes, standing up on the right leg. Left knee comes in a 90-degree angle. Feel the core engaged to give you that extra lift, that height. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left leg. And then from here, when you're ready, peel that left arm back, coming into that standing twist. Feel that dance with gravity here as you use the body, the breath, but most importantly, the mind to focus here. Everything that's happening. Beautiful. Give it one last squeeze here. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Let the left foot come down to the ground. Beautiful. Just taking a moment here to come back to the breath, but also feeling that rise in the heat from where we started to where we are now. Beautiful. From there, making sure the toes are together. Inhale, come into chair pose, Utkatasana. Feel the weight on the heels of your feet. Cores engaged, tuck the tailbone. Breathe. Turning the fingers of the pinky slightly in so the back of the shoulders open up. And feeling the breath as it travels in and out of you. Let that calm the body. Take a deep inhale here, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back at a 45 angle degree. And when you're ready, inhale, lift into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. From there, let the hands come behind you on the exhale, interlace the fingers. And from there, let's just open up through the heart. As you interlace the fingers, feel the shoulder blades squeeze in behind. All the whilst making sure that that right hip is in line with the left, so bring it in. You're pressing into that right heel. Strong through that back leg. So we know the first rule of a pose to be steady and comfortable. The second principle is with relaxed effort and meditation on the infinite, the pose is perfected. So can you let this be from a place of relaxed effort? Too often we're exerting too much effort, which actually wastes a lot of energy. Beautiful. From there, let's bring the hands up on the inhale. Exhale, open up into Warrior Two. Find that heel to arch alignment. Looking over the left fingertips here. What we're going to do now is we're going to close our eyes in this pose. And as well as it being the normal Warrior Two that we've been in, it becomes a balanced pose. You feel new muscles are being engaged to hold you. Now with your eyes closed, listen into these cues and feel them from the inside, because everything that's happening is happening on the inside. Front left heel, as you press that into the ground, feel the left hamstring come alive. The back right foot, feel yourself pressing into that, lifting the inside arch. Right leg is alive. So now you're balanced on both sides. Navel slightly comes in, long through the spine, shoulders relax, extend out through both fingertips. Feel that opening in the chest, the armpits. And where is your teacher, your breath? How is it flowing? Steady and comfortable, relaxed effort, and meditating in the pose is the perfect pose. Beautiful. From there, gently blink open the eyes, take an inhale to extend, and then exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the ground, coming into your downward dog. In your downward dog, take a nice long inhale through the nose, and then sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale, push the hips back. And then exhale, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. From there, let's go on the other side. Inhale, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Toes are together, knees are together, core engaged. And try to find that inner smile here. See if you can smile in the pose, just releasing any stagnant energy. Yoga doesn't have to be serious. Yoga teaches us to take things lightly. Can you smile at the fact that you're here in a practice of self-care, self-love, releasing toxins? And even if this is challenging, to just smile through it. Take a nice long inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back at a 45 angle degree. And the next inhale, going to rise into warrior one. Hands up. Feel that left hip coming in so it's in line with the right. Breathe here. And now let's make this our meditation pose by closing your eyes here. See how it feels. Feels like a balance pose. You're using new muscles, new brain connection in the parts of the body. And feel the alignments as I give you these signals to feel from the inside. Again, pressing into that right heel. Feel the right hamstring come alive. So you're supported in that front leg. Pressing into your left heel. Feel the back of your left leg open up. Draw that navel in. Open through the chest, shoulders down. Extend up through the fingertips. Feel that full expression of a warrior here. Beautiful. Take a nice long inhale here, opening the eyes. Exhale, warrior two. Finding the heel to arch alignment. Looking over the right fingertips. From here, bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, and open up through the chest. We'll turn around the other side so you guys can see me. Just see if you can move that left shoulder ever so slightly back so your body's still parallel. The tendency is for the left shoulder to go forward, but we want those to be completely in line and parallel to one another. Making this your meditation pose. That's what asana means. Asana means seat. Every pose is meant to be a seat to allow us to just be. Beautiful. The next inhale, let the arms fly out to the side for warrior two on this side. And just feel that added extension. See from there if you can turn the palms up towards the sky, feeling the shoulders drop down. So both palms are facing up. Shoulders are even more relaxed. In that sense of giving, surrendering. Beautiful. Take a nice long inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands coming into downward dog. Take a nice long inhale through the nose here. And then sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, let the knees come down to the ground. So you're in that tabletop position. From here, I'm going to give you a variation option. You can either come into wide leg child's pose, or if you want, come into melting heart. Now, melting heart is a bit more intense on the shoulders. So if you don't want to be here, you can come into wide leg child's pose. So choose what pose really speaks to you. Where does your body want to be? And just feel yourself just soften here, land into the ground. Really tune into the heart, soaking your whole awareness, feeling the heart beating and seeing if you can start to cool it down. Beautiful. From there, we're just going to slide forward and just allow ourselves to come down onto the ground, however you like, being as gentle as possible. So now you're laying on the floor, on the front of your body. And from here, let the hands come by your side or interlace them behind your back as we set up from Locust Pose. So if you can't interlace them, that is completely fine. Just have them out to the side, making sure the shoulders are away from the ears. And from there, when we breathe in, we're going to lift the body, lift the legs and feet, and then exhale, release down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. One last time. Inhale, lift up. Hold here. Breathing in and out. Feeling on every inhale, slightly lifting up. On every exhale, feel yourself slightly rocking down. Take a nice long inhale here. And then exhale, slowly release down to the ground. Bring the hands underneath your forehead to use as pillows. You can have the heels drop out to the side. And now come back to the heart. Feel how it's elevated. How these slight little back bends, these opening in the chest, the heart elevates the heart. It increases the energy. From there, just start to use the breath to cool and calm the nervous system. Feel the heart rate decreasing. We learn to do this on the mat so we can learn to do it off the mat. If we ever feel ourselves getting tense, stressed, then we use our own will, the breath, to just bring it down. Beautiful. From here, let's bring the hands underneath our shoulders. On the next inhale, slowly lift up to tabletop position. And then bring your legs out in front of you. Bring the legs out so they're together. Setting up for Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Bring the hands by the sides of your hips. Feel that slight lift in the spine. From here, we're going to inhale, circle the arms up towards the sky, and then exhale, fold forward. You can either interlace your peace fingers around the toes, or you can grab your feet, or you can use a strap because your body is warm at this point in time as well. Whatever allows you to kind of just sit here with a straight spine, shoulders roll back, and then let the bend happen from the hip. If you want, you can always bend your knees. You don't have to have them straight if there's too much tightness. You can always keep a little bend. And then as the body welcomes the stretch, you can always allow them to straighten. Really use this pose to draw inwards. Feel where the breath is traveling to. Feel into the opening. In the Hatha Yoga practice, this is one of the oldest poses from the 14th century. So a lot of these poses are like prayers for the body, allowing us to align mentally, physically and spiritually. So really allow that mental energy to come back to the body, to just experience the stretch, to experience the breath. Beautiful. From here, let's bring the hands out to the sides of the body. Inhale, slowly roll yourself up, taking your time. And then from here, allow yourself to come down onto the mat, onto the ground on your back. From there, bringing the feet in close to your hips. Feel the feet grifting, rooting down into the mat. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the hips, coming into bridge pose. If you want, you can interlace the hands behind your back, or you can grab the outside edge of the mat if that's not available. Keeping the legs parallel to one another so the knees aren't flaring out. Just imagine them like two train tracks. Sending the breath to the belly and then breathing out of the belly. Take one last inhale here to lift. Then exhale, slowly allow the back to come down to the ground. Beautiful. From here now, you're going to just lift the hips ever so slightly and move them over to the right. Bring the knees up and then twist over to the left. Here, you can bring your arms out in a T shape, or you can cactus them. If you've got them out in a T shape, really feel the fingers twisting in opposite directions. Making sure that that right shoulder is glued down to the mat. If it's lifting up, that means that your left knee and your right knee have gone too far, so you can place a block underneath them. Beautiful. On the next inhale, come back to the center. Bring the feet down and now move the hips over to the left. Lift the feet up. And then take an inhale and an exhale, twist over to the right. Making sure that that left shoulder just breathe into this gentle twist in the body. Beautiful. On the next inhale, come back to the center. Just bring the knees in, just give yourself a nice little hug. Just roll side to side, releasing any little tension, pressure from the back. If you want, you're more than welcome to do a little bit of hip circles here if you want, by just opening the knees up, whatever your body wants to do. Beautiful. From here now, let's take an inhale, curl the head forward, and then exhale, release into Shavasana, your final resting pose. Bringing the feet out wide, palms out wide, facing upwards in a sense of surrender. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. And from here, using the floor as a map. Using it as a map to see, is my head neutral? Is it in line with my spine? Are both my shoulder blades equally distributed against the floor? Are they level with one another? Are both my arms, my palms level and aligned? Can I pull them even more, releasing the shoulders away from the ears? Feeling your pelvis, the hip points, the legs, the heels against the ground, and releasing any muscle engagement. Now from here, using the floor as a map for your breath. Where can you feel the breath traveling to? Can you feel the ribs on the back expanding on every breath coming in and contracting on every breath out? Keeping yourself focused on the breath, can you bring your whole awareness to just your nostrils? Feeling that breath traveling in and feeling that breath traveling out of you. Feeling the coolness of the breath as it comes in through the nose and the warmth of the breath as it flows out the nose. If thoughts come, that is fine, let them come, but they also go as well. But just come back to the breath, feeling it just from the nose. From here now, move the awareness down to the throat. Imagine there's a tiny hole that you're breathing in and out just through the throat. Feeling the coolness of the breath in against the throat and feeling the warmth of the breath out the throat. Now move your awareness down to your chest, breathing in and out just through the chest area. As you breathe in, feel the chest lift, the ribs expand, and as you breathe out, feel the chest sink and the ribs coming in. Breathing in, calming the heart, and breathing out, calming the heart. From here now, move your focus, your awareness to the navel, the belly region. Feel the breath coming into that area, the belly button lifts up. And as you breathe out, feel the belly button just sink down. Now try to map the whole journey of the breath, feeling the breath coming in through the nose, past the throat, filling the chest, and then the belly, and then feel the belly sink down on the breath out. Chest sinks, breath flows past the throat and out the nose. Try to keep your awareness fixed on the breath in these few moments of silence. Beautiful. From there, very gently bring some little bit of movement and awareness into your fingers, your toes, feeling the body waking up, refreshed. Maybe you move your neck side to side. And from there, give yourself a nice long overhead stretch. You're keeping the eyes closed, rolling over onto your favorite side. When you're ready, in the next inhale, come into a comfortable seated position. Coming back in a full circle from where we started with Anjali Mudra in front of the heart, with a slight gap between the palms. From there, we'll chant Om 3 times, followed by Shanti 3 times to close the practice. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be love and peace in the heart of all living beings. Thank you for joining me today again, guys. I hope you had a great practice, and I hope you have a better and greater week. And I shall hopefully see you next Sunday. So thank you again.